first. I guess it's gonna count down. Bye, y'all. Hello, ladies.
Hello.
This is Melissa King. We are here for our super team build that we meet up for every other Monday. We're short one person, guys. We're missing Tony today. But his little girl, well, I guess I can't call her a little girl anymore, but today was Tony's daughter's Sweet 16. So they out there in California, in LA, and Universal Studios and doing their thing. So I hope she's enjoying herself and spending all of Tony's money. Because that's what you do. So we just want to come in today. We come in every couple of weeks and talk to y'all about home-based businesses and the good, bad, and the ugly about them, even though we don't usually have any bad or ugly, but okay. So we're back today, and this week we're in my house. We're over at Melissa King's. I'm a home-based business owner, and I've been one now for the last 8 years, and it's been an experience. I never had the entrepreneurial spirit, but I got it now. And the best thing about being an entrepreneur and the best thing about having a product that benefits everybody is being able to share it. So when you're able to share it and introduce it to other people, that's when you're able to network. Because networking basically is just reaching out, sharing information. To me, that's basically what networking is. So anytime you have a business and you create a team, you're going to be helping each other to build each other up, which is, I don't know if you guys caught me and Tony's show last week, but we were kind of talking about the difference between a pyramid and a scam versus networking and multi-level marketing. Because a lot of people get those, mixed up and confused. So that was one of the things we were discussing last week. So I decided to carry that on over into the day and let you ladies help me with the discussion on networking and team building. And we have the perfect person in here for that because one of the panelists, she has a page that is called Team Build with Geo. So that would be Miss Geo here over to I never know whether it's left or right, on the side of me. And then down here under me, we have Pandi, who is Pandi's Hair Candy and More, and Making Money Moves with Pandi.
Life online because I am living my dreams and I work for myself from home. Been doing that for a long time. Thank you so much, Melissa.
Okay. And Miss Pandi.
Sorry, I was trying to share you out.
Oh, okay, thank you.
You're welcome. So hello, everybody. Good evening. I am Pandi of the Making Money Moves with Pandi channel, as well as Pandi's Hair Candy and More. And those are my 2 YouTube channels. I am also a small home-based business owner. I'm an entrepreneur by spirit. I mean, I'm a former beauty salon owner, former Mary Kay rep, former warm spirit consultant. I just like to be my own boss in that capacity. So I'm here for this conversation on tonight. We are business partners as well as friends and extended chat family. So I'm glad to be here tonight.
Great. So, okay, let's get this conversation rolling. So what I will say is I do not have a huge team as we speak, but, I will say that my team has grown a lot since I have been on YouTube. Prior to coming to YouTube, I didn't have a lot of experience with YouTube as far as how to promote my business and how to build a team. So it it was really good to come over and be able to get with a group of like-minded people and do some networking and channel building and learn, all of the things you need to learn. So even though a lot of people that I met when I first came over were not doing the same type of business I was doing, maybe, but they still were trying to grow their channel. And because we were able to network and join the group, it promoted the page a lot too, because we learned some new things. So I'm gonna ask you, Gio, how do you think, what is the difference between trying to manage a home-based business without networking or team building versus doing it with team building? What would you say?
Well, number one is you're not going to make that much money, doing it by yourself. I mean, you can't. I mean, if you got a home business and you have to have a team, because there's just no way how you're going to make money. All you're going to be doing is buying the product yourself, and there's nobody else buying it underneath you for you to make money. So it's imperative that you build a team in network marketing, in a home-based business situation. I find that it's just, you just have to go out there, put God first, and go get it, and be consistent and persistent at what you're doing. Yeah.
Okay, I 100% agree with that. And one of the other benefits of having a team is when you are not inconsistent or you feel like you are falling to the wayside or missing out on stuff. The other good point of having a team is there's usually somebody there that's gonna be like, look, what's going on with you now? What is it we need to do? What don't you understand? It's good to have somebody that's like an accountability partner to come through and say, well, I haven't seen you do no live lately. What's going on? Or look, this is the time, team. Gio's supposed to come through and say, now look, it's been 2 Fridays and I have not seen you over there at Team Bill with Gio. Because I thought about that last week, but my daughter had her Christmas concert this past Friday, and something was going on Friday before. But see, having something like that to remind me that, you know what? You're not networking if you're not there in the group and sharing information. So that's something that the accountability and the encouragement and all that stuff, I believe that also works the team advantage. Now, what says you, Pandi, regarding trying to build your channel or build your business, especially with most of our businesses require networking because we're sharing information. So how do you feel like not doing that versus sharing it makes a difference in your business?
Okay, so for me, you definitely want to be networking, and that can show up in a multitude of ways. You want to be in other chats. You want to be making panel appearances. You want to be sharing out other content creators that are maybe doing something similar, or even if they're not doing something similar, you want to just start mixing and mingling with people that are going to in turn do the same for you. Not necessarily that you're out seeking that, but that's just the way it tends to typically happen. So I think it's very important. But I also agree with what Gio said as far as building a team. I think that a lot of times, and I'm speaking from self-experience, we get these big bright ideas and we're going to take off with this company. This is a no-brainer. It's a moneymaker. But then we're trying to do everything ourselves. And then you find yourself, like Gio said, you buying all the product, just trying to stay in the company because you haven't done the work to build up a team. So building those relationships, becoming accountability partners with people that have expressed interest in wanting to come into the company up under you, and really not necessarily holding their hand, but mentoring them and being there available and accessible so that you all can grow and win together, I think is very important.
Yeah.
I 100% agree with that as well, because one thing about teamwork, and most times if it is a team, there's always somebody that's going to have a strength that somebody else may not have. Or there might be an area that I'm weaker in that somebody else is better at. So when you have more than just you, number one, like you said, Pandi, you're not wearing yourself out because you're trying to do everything. Because imagine, even with our team here, because we share and go around from channel to channel, one person doesn't have the responsibility of setting up this live every 2 weeks and sharing it out and doing everything. We kind of get to take a break in between there and then be a guest on somebody else's show. And even with that, the audience that comes with collaborating. Because honestly, a lot of times when me and Tony get on here, we get on here and talk to each other. Because there's nobody in the audience. But like a lot of times when you collaborate with people and they bring their crowd, you bring what your crowd, if you have one, depending on the subject. And at least that way you're getting the word out about whatever product you're selling. And I think the good thing about these ladies, myself and these ladies, is we believe in our product. So when you believe in your product and you know you have something good, you want to share it out. You want to build a team. You want to see other people get blessed and share it out, build teams, and bless other people. So I think that's another great advantage of networking. And then, everybody's not going to be perfect. You're going to have those that get in, feel like, maybe this is not for me. And that's a good thing too, because now you know what signs to look for when somebody's going to get in and fall off. So that can be educational. So, I'm not going to hold y'all long tonight. I didn't have like a big broad topic. So from here, I'm just going to ask Gio, if you got anything else you want to add regarding team building and networking, have it.
Well, yes. The best part about team building and also getting to know your team and the people that's actually doing something, because you're going to always have that 4 or 5 people that's going to be thinking like you. Okay. And it's good to build that relationship with them. It just don't have to be about business all the time. You want to get to know people that's on your team and see where you can best help them. Also, another thing is the brainstorming I really like about team building, because somebody might say, oh, did y'all know about this advertising venue or platform? I got about 10 people off of here. Why don't y'all try this? Another person might say, oh, okay, yeah, I know about that, but did you know about this? And so you get together and you share information about what's working for you. And that is one of the best things that I like about it. And also another thing is that if there is a big, huge project that we need to get done, you can break it down. And okay, you do this, you do this, you do this. I like that about team building. And also just getting to know people. And, that's the best thing, is when you build that relationship. That's where you're going to get loyalty from. And not only that, but people got your back. All right. And they will be there for you. And I have had that throughout my life since I've started team building. And that's why when I came to YouTube, what else I was going to do? Build a team. All right. That's it. Back to you, Melissa.
Okay. And yes, this is the perfect place to build a team, because before I came over to YouTube, my platform is mainly Facebook and some Instagram. But what I found with Facebook and Instagram is a lot of times once you've gone through your warm market, there's not a lot of cold market participation that I was able to get up there. But it feels like, and even though they may be the same size as far as like Facebookers versus YouTubers, it seems like the audience over here is broader. Like you get to spread out and go more directions. Because me and Tony joke all the time over on Facebook. I know as soon as they see our names, they be like, they talking about their business again, and they keep swiping. So it almost feels like, okay, I ain't got nobody left to talk to over here. So, Pandi, what would your final thoughts be regarding networking and team building? Any tips, any advice, any whatever you'd like to add?
Well, I have to agree with what we all have put in on tonight's conversation. And I have to definitely agree with you on the YouTube being different because Facebook is like, yeah, she ain't talking about nothing. You see all your friends, your old schoolmates, family members, and it's like, I don't know what it is if they just don't take it seriously or what, but it's definitely a different dynamic coming over here to YouTube. And I really think that in closing, if you're going to be doing any type of home-based business, one in particularly if it's any type of marketing that is involved where you're going to need to actually promote your business, your service, or your uh, whatever items that you may be selling, you have to develop those team building skills, those networking skills. And YouTube is the perfect place to start because it allows you to get on here, record yourself, um, premiere that video or that marketing, or even come on and just collaborate with others. And in doing so, that's a whole team building exercise. And then also, like Gio said, building that team within. If you have a team of people that come in under you and you guys are kind of networking together because you're all ultimately going to be making money in the end on the back end, it just overall makes sense to network, have those skills under your belt, and get to know one another. Don't just always, every time you meet up, it's about the business. Asking the people that are on your team, how's your family doing? How are you doing? Are you doing all right? Encouraging and motivating and pushing one another and inspiring and motivating, so that we can all grow together and all do well and be well-rounded individuals as a result of the team building and networking. I think that would be my final words. Back to you.
Well, thank you, Pandi. Those were good final words. And I definitely agree. Yeah, I'm having old folks moment. I started talking. After I said the first two words, I completely forget where I was going to go. It was something Gio said that I was going to come back and talk about. And just that quick, I lost it. But okay, yeah. Them senior mamas has hit me hard these days. Well, anyway, I thank you guys for coming in and joining me this week. For this is my daughter's last day of school is tomorrow, so we have been dealing with midterm exams, and I feel like I'm back in 8th grade all over again. So that's probably why my brain is so fried. So as soon as we get out now, I gotta go and hit the math books and turn into the math teacher. I'm gonna be looking for a W-2 from all this teaching that I've been doing all year in January. So thank you guys for joining me today. Hopefully I'll see you in the chats or when I'm out visiting links. I hope everybody's having a great holiday. Tony, miss you tonight. And until next time, you guys, our links are down in the bottom. Please feel free to check out the channel, subscribe, like, share. If you ain't here catching the replay, hit the like button and share us out. And I guess we will see you guys in another 2 weeks. Are we gonna be in the new year? We'll be in the new year by then, right? Because Monday is Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, that's gonna be New Year's Day.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to come in. The 8th would be paid. Okay. January 8th.
Well, for anybody that I don't see before the new year, I hope you have a safe holiday. And I hope everybody gets the end of the year on a positive note. And think about being a home-based business owner. There's nothing like it. And I don't have no outro music, so I'm just gonna wave y'all up, and we will see y'all next time. Okay.